Tonight, the latest on the coronavirus. Unemployment rates are soaring. We break down the numbers. Plus, we take a look at how the SU Abroad program in Chile closed a few weeks into the semester. What steps were taken to ensure student safety. And student association elections are coming up. Find out how you can vote online. All that and more next on the Citrus TV News Update. It's that time of year again. Students are filling their class selection shopping carts with courses they want to take in the fall. Good evening, I'm Ricky Sayer. SU class registration opened for rising seniors on Tuesday, closing for the weekend today with rising juniors. Registration will resume next week for remaining students. And in response to COVID-19, SU is having students who plan to go abroad in the fall schedule on-campus classes in addition to classes abroad. It's a precaution being taken just in case the abroad programs are canceled. We spoke with rising junior Kyle Leff about his experience with the dual registration.
So I'm meant to go abroad to London in the fall, and being told that I have to register for classes maybe a week before they actually happened in Syracuse, kind of threw me for a loop because I know everything's happening in the world, but at the moment we're still expected to go to London. So I was told on Monday, hey, you have to register for classes in Syracuse as well as abroad. Now, I planned my entire life around going abroad. So the fact that I have to plan within a 1 week span, plan out my entire schedule and know what I've got to do next semester if I'm in Syracuse.
No word yet if fall abroad programs will be canceled. We'll be sure to keep you updated. Students and staff are mourning the deaths of two community members. Syracuse University Associate Professor Evan Weissman died yesterday morning. Weissman taught in the Food Studies and Nutrition program at Falk College. He was a founding member of the program and the undergraduate director. In an email sent to Falk students, he was honored for his, quote, energy and passion for social justice, as well as his work to connect Falk and SU with a larger Syracuse community. An SU freshman has also died. The Dean of Students announced today that Ryan Kolnovic has died. Kolnovic was from Montclair, New Jersey. He studied aerospace engineering at SU. The Barnes Center is offering 24-hour virtual support by phone at 315-443-8000. And the Falk School is planning an opportunity to honor the life of Dr. Weissman. We're coming up on the end of the academic year, which means most students have to return textbooks with online learning, and most students not in the Syracuse area. The SU bookstore came up with a way to send back textbooks bought through their buyback program. The bookstore partnered with MBS Direct to create a virtual online-based program for students to sell back their books. If you are looking to get this semester's books off your hands, you can visit the book buyback page on the bookstore's website. Follow the steps to print a shipping label and ship the books back for free. Student association candidates are in the final days of campaigning. Voting for president, vice president, and comptroller starts on Monday. If you want to vote, all you need to do is go onto MySlice and click the Vote Now link. You've got 3 pairs of candidates to choose from for SA president and VP, Justine Hastings and Ryan Golden, Morgan Eden and David Williams, and Sadia Ahmed and Yanan Wang. The comptroller race isn't as competitive. The only person running is Julio Burgos. Just under a month ago, SU Abroad suspended their Santiago, Chile program due to the coronavirus. This came after the university suspended all other abroad center programs, including London, Florence, and Strasbourg. Citrus TV spoke with Santiago program director Mauricia Paredes about the program leaders' reactions to the spread of the virus and their decision to shut down the program. He said his staff advised the SU administration to cancel the program around 24 hours before the center's host university decided to go online.
It was mandatory to close our center. Since we are embedded in that campus was shut down.
The program director said the steps that their host university's chancellor took to shut down his school were trailblazing in the country.
He was an entrepreneur in the country because he saw the situation coming now, and he canceled classes before the government did. So he took the initiative, and our partner became in a leader in public health.
Originally, SU students were given 5 days to leave the country after the decision was made. But once they saw the crowds at U.S. airports, the program leaders reevaluated their decision.
It was a source of risk, to being overcrowded airports. So we gave them more time to leave Chile until Sunday. So total it was 7 days, 8 days.
While waiting to come home, SU students were asked to stay with their host families and strongly encouraged to quarantine until they were able to depart the country. While students in SU's Europe programs were mid-semester, classes in Santiago had just started 1 week before they were forced to cancel the program and move online. Last week, SU announced that as of April 1st, all abroad students who wanted to return to the U.S. had safely done so. Across the world, the COVID-19 death toll has surpassed 100,000, doubling over the past week, the number of confirmed cases reaching over 1.6 million worldwide. Around the nation, there are over 488,000 cases of the coronavirus. The U.S. death toll is over 17,000, and the number of Americans filing for unemployment benefits continues to surge, bringing in total numbers of applications to nearly 17 million. In the Senate, Republicans have proposed to add $250 billion in small business coronavirus relief funds. In return, Democrats are requesting more money for hospitals as well as state and local governments. And some sad news coming out of Onondaga County today. An 8th person has died from coronavirus. McMahon says the county has lost another neighbor.
So we're very, very sad, as many of us are in Holy Week, that we lost another neighbor. He was in his late 60s. He did have underlying medical conditions.
And more data from the county executive today. McMahon says today was the highest rate of hospitalizations. 49 people are in the hospital, 20 in critical condition. But some good news. The rate of recoveries eclipsed new cases, and Upstate Hospital now has on-site testing for employees and those who are already hospitalized. But with the weekend coming up, McMahon says he is concerned people will ignore social distancing rules to celebrate the holidays. He says that could undo all of the county's good work.
I get the need to want to be together with family. I'm in the same boat. I want to do it too. We just can't.
Statewide, hospitalization rates are continuing to level out. Governor Cuomo announcing today the COVID-19 infection rate is indeed slowing in New York State.
To use an overused term, we are cautiously optimistic that we are slowing the infection rate. That's what the numbers say. That's what the data suggests to us. Change in ICU admissions is actually a negative number for the first time since we started this intense journey.
While New York is flattening the curve, deaths continue to rise. The state recorded 777 new deaths today. More than 7,800 New Yorkers have died due to COVID-19 complications. The governor compared the current crisis to what New York experienced during the September 11th terrorist attacks in 2001.
I believe 9/11 was the worst situation that I was going to deal with in my lifetime. In terms of lives lost, that this situation should exceed 9/11 is still beyond my capacity to fully appreciate, to tell you the truth.
The governor is concerned that early warning signs were not acted upon.
Who was supposed to blow the whistle? The president has asked this question, and I think he's right. The president's answer is the World Health Organization should have been blowing the whistle. I don't know enough to know if that's right or wrong, but I know the question is right.
In terms it would take to reopen the state, Cuomo says widespread testing will be critical. He's also stressing that what happens next is not set in stone and will depend on continuing social distancing measures. And that's all the time we have for you on today's Citrus TV News Update. Be sure to tune in Monday. For now, make sure to follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Citrus TV News and follow us on Facebook. I'm Ricky Sayer. Stay safe and stay healthy.